Hello everyone! Today we're exploring a unique topic: why people want to leave Canada but can't. Now when you think of Canada, you might imagine a land of breathtaking landscapes, friendly faces, and maple syrup. But as much as it's a dream destination for many, there's another side of the coin. Some folks, after settling down, start to contemplate leaving this beautiful country. Surprised? We were too. The reasons vary from individual to individual, but there's a common thread. They find it challenging to leave Canada. We're not talking about physical barriers here, but certain circumstances that make it difficult for them to pack up and go. Intriguing, isn't it? Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, we want to remind you that if you find this topic as fascinating as we do, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Now let's jump in and unpack this interesting conundrum. So, if you're curious about this, stay tuned. And if you find this topic intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The first reason people want to leave Canada is the high cost of living. Imagine this. You wake up early in the morning, prepare for your day, and head out to work. You work hard, you put in the hours, and when you get your paycheck at the end of the month, a significant chunk of it goes straight into rent. Just like that, your hard-earned money is gone before you've even had a chance to enjoy it. Welcome to the reality of high living costs in Canada. Living in Canada isn't cheap, especially in the bustling metropolitan cities. Housing prices are soaring, and for many people, owning a home seems like a distant dream. Rent isn't much better, with the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a city like Vancouver or Toronto easily crossing the $1,000 mark. It's not just about housing, though. The cost of groceries and utilities also adds up. A loaf of bread, a carton of milk, or a dozen eggs. Every item on your grocery list comes with a price tag that's often higher than what you'd find in other countries. Then there are the other daily expenses: public transportation, dining out, entertainment. All these things that make life enjoyable come at a cost. And let's not forget about taxes. Canadians are known for their high tax rates, which can take a significant bite out of your income. These high costs can be a burden for many people, especially those with low or average incomes. It can be tough to make ends meet, let alone save for the future or enjoy the finer things in life. This isn't to say that Canada doesn't have its perks, it certainly does. But there's no denying that the high cost of living can make life difficult, and for some people, it's enough to make them consider packing up and moving to a place where their money can go a little further. So, the high cost of living is one big factor that makes people consider leaving Canada. Next up, let's talk about the weather, another major reason why some people want to leave Canada. Now imagine this, you step outside and a gust of icy wind takes your breath away. You're bundled up from head to toe, but you can still feel the chill seeping into your bones. This is a typical winter day in Canada. For many, this is a part of life, but for others, it can be a daunting experience. Canada's winters are known worldwide for their severity. It's not just about the cold, it's the heavy snowfall, the biting winds, the icy roads. It's the sense of isolation you can feel when the weather keeps you cooped up indoors. Think about it, you're used to a more temperate climate, where the winters are mild and the summers are warm. Suddenly, you're in a place where the mercury can drop below -30 degrees Celsius. That's not just cold, that's extreme cold. It can be difficult to adapt to, and it can take a toll on your physical and mental well-being. What's more, the weather can limit your outdoor activities. Winter sports like skiing and snowboarding are popular, but they're not for everyone. If you're someone who enjoys a quiet walk in the park or a leisurely bike ride, you might find your options limited. And let's not forget about the daylight, or rather, the lack of it. In the heart of winter, the sun sets early, and the days can seem incredibly short. This can affect your mood and your social life. Now, don't get us wrong. There's a certain beauty to a Canadian winter. The snow-covered landscapes, the ice-covered lakes, the quiet hush that falls over the world. It's breathtaking. But it's also harsh, and for some it's a reason to consider leaving. So there you have it. The weather in Canada can be as much a challenge as it is a charm. It's not just about braving the cold, it's about adapting to a whole new way of life, and that for some can be a hurdle too high to overcome. Despite the beauty of a white winter, the harsh weather is indeed a reason why some wish to leave Canada. Another reason that holds people back from leaving Canada is immigration challenges. Navigating the complex labyrinth of immigration laws and procedures in other countries can feel like a Herculean task. From obtaining visas to securing work permits, the journey to becoming a resident of another country is often fraught with obstacles and uncertainties. Imagine, for instance, the long and arduous process of applying for a work visa. It involves extensive paperwork, legal procedures, and, in some cases, even language proficiency tests. The waiting period can stretch from a few months to a year, sometimes even more. And after all this, there is no guarantee of approval. Moreover, moving to a new country also means leaving behind the benefits that come with being a Canadian citizen. Let's talk about healthcare, a fundamental right in Canada, which is not the case in many countries. Canadian citizens enjoy universal healthcare, which means they don't have to worry about medical bills during an illness or a health emergency. In contrast, in many countries, healthcare can be a significant financial burden. And let's not forget about social security benefits. Canada's robust social security system provides a safety net for its citizens. It includes benefits like old age security, guaranteed income supplement, and Canada Pension Plan. On the other hand, social security systems in other countries may not be as comprehensive or generous. So, while some might want to leave Canada, the challenges of immigrating elsewhere often make them reconsider. The comfort of familiar laws, the security of a robust healthcare system, and the assurance of social security benefits often outweigh the allure of a new country. After all, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So, we've discussed some of the reasons why people want to leave Canada, but find it hard to do so. Let's quickly revisit those points. The high cost of living can be a deterrent, with cities like Vancouver and Toronto being among the most expensive in the world. Then, there are the harsh winters, which can be a tough adjustment for those not accustomed to such weather. We also touched on the challenges immigrants may face, from language barriers to finding employment in their field. But remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Despite these hurdles, Canada is a fantastic place to live. It's a country that values diversity and equality, offers excellent healthcare and education, and let's not forget, it's home to some of the most stunning landscapes in the world. In the end, it's all about perspective and personal choice. Life is a journey of choices and experiences, and where we choose to live is a significant part of that journey. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting content.